Hello. Welcoming Mr. Daniel. Daniel. What's up with y'all? How's everybody doing? Just change the title. Check 1, 2. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna call it Let me shrink a little bit here. Gonna have the flute. Because we want to go into space, outer space today. Outer space. Intergalactic planetary. Welcoming Eros, Kairos. What do you think about this one? Let me know. Things are going pretty good with me. I mean, I'm always trying to improve and grow, so my life continues to improve and grow. But I try to do my best to maintain the happiness I have. Sometimes we progress with happiness, but we don't maintain the happiness. But I'm not, but we have to slowly improve, because that happiness doesn't always last in the human experience, which means like you have to improve your life knowing that you are enough in this moment. Spiritually, everybody's good. So if you have spirituality as a foundation, it's all good. The issue is people don't People don't have a lot of that. Some people. A little thirsty. Welcoming Bacon Mob. Check 1, 2. How are we feeling today? Has your heart been happy or unhappy? How do you feel in the moment? You have to check in with yourself sometimes, or you may get lost. Oh, thank you for the blessing to Mr. Daniel. I think if that's you, thank you. If not, thank you. I hope you can get some headspace from being here, everybody. I hope the background is helpful. Sometimes we need a little bit something more masculine than this. Welcoming divorced doctor, divorced refugee. Let's see something a bit more. Check this out. Is anyone looking for some guidance, especially with spiritual guidance or life guidance? Just ask a question. If you're invested, then I might pull the cards out. What is on your heart? What are you working on? pixelated e-girl. Nice to see you. If anybody wants to follow my TikTok channel, I would greatly appreciate it so that I can live stream on TikTok. As you know, you need 1,000 followers, and I don't know how many likes you need on there. Slowly making more content. Does anybody want a card reading? Let me know. I don't usually offer it too much, but today I think I can. This is a B flute. Let me know what you think about how you like the background so far. More masculine, feminine approach. Then there's this one. What do you think? I think the most fun one probably is going through the portal. This one. Okay, we can give you one. Bring the cards out. Open some chakra. Bacon mob. Anything in particular on your heart? Let's see what the card says for you. A lot of doubt about your future, career, money, loneliness, but you have a resilient heart. You have a good heart. You have a strong heart. You can deal with a lot of things. Your faith right now is kind of low. You have a big heart that you need to use towards your future. Sometimes we want the big jackpot, but we have to learn to remember to be grateful for the little jackpot, the everyday grateful things like food, like this moment. You gotta tame your emotions. When your emotions running high, it's gonna come crashing low. When you don't pay attention to your moodiness, you can blow up and make decisions that you doubt. Because no matter what decisions we take, if we have confidence, even if we fail, we'll find a way. If we take actions from doubt, it spirals us downwards versus continue to move up. How do you feel, Bacon Mob? But you have to be careful. When you don't have purpose, you will live to find companionship. When you're looking for companionship, you don't get what you want. You get moody because maybe you want to cuddle, but you don't know where happiness comes from. You just want to cuddle. And it comes from the lack of self-validation. Let's look at your future. Yeah, your future is looking good. You have a partner. You marry? It says here, are you married? Good relationship and a baby. I have been pursuing romantic relationships a bit more lately. Your future, you're gonna find your partner, and I'm single, but I have a son. Okay. Be your son's hero. The woman will come when you become a good father. When you become an excellent father, an excellent woman will arrive. Don't go out looking. Okay? See, you need your son to look up to you. But you need to look up to yourself. Inspire yourself. When you go out looking for big butts, Okay, maybe not big butt, a pretty face. You forget the inner beauty. In desperation, wintertime, you may not be as active. When you're not as active, you have a lot more energy inside that needs you to be seen by women. And it's the same thing happening to everybody. Everyone wants to be seen because they don't see themselves. And you're teaching your children that don't get thirst trapped. Be the water. You become the one. Any question? Okay. But the key is be good, be an amazing human being, be an amazing father. That energy will attract your soulmate. Okay? Because you have a son. There's a lot of irresponsible parents. That's what turns women on. A good father and a good man. Like most women want that. But nowadays you can't just be good. You gotta be excellent. You have to be great. And you have to learn to demonstrate it too. Or you can just keep effing around and breaking up and not find it and then get heartbroken, go back to substance. We don't want that. That's what most people are doing. Why? Because immature and lack of mentorship. Thank you, Chase Chickens. I like that. We're going to see Raiden. If anybody else needs a card reading, let me know. We're gonna get back to the music. Just ask the question, or just ask for the reading. Welcoming Turn on a Dime. Welcoming everybody. The Queen has arrived. Welcoming Sparkalicious, Mr. Daniel. He got a lot of men after her right now. How can I help you, Mr. Daniel? I've been feeling disconnected from this so-called reality, feeling that my soul energy wants to leave this body and be free again, an overwhelming feeling. I'm trying to find my peace where I am at and continue this journey, but struggling. You're journeying with your mind. When you're in your mind, you feel trapped. It's not that you want to leave your body, you need to be with your heart, my brother. You need to learn to be with your heart. I used to think the same thing. I'm probably gonna die young. I mean, I'm still young, I used to think, man, I'm probably gonna die before 25 or something. Because my life was not good and I didn't know how to improve it. But there's knowledge out there to help you improve your life. You should have to stop being a victim mindset. You know what I mean? It's easy to say stop being a victim. The more clear term to say is be responsible for your future. Be responsible for your happiness. Be responsibility. That's what the master says. You have a shout card that comes up that tells us you have baggage from your family that make you feel low. I never could. Well, that's okay. That's why you're here. Even had a therapist do a trance on me. Well, remember, relaxation requires you being. And being doesn't need your mind. Panic attack happens because it starts from the mind. But let's talk to Mr. Daniel still. You have a child baby card come up because your beginnings, you have a rough beginning. Okay. Childhood damage, emotional damage, teenage, college, unhealed, victim consciousness, blaming, helpless. The king of the fire card, the lion, is upside down. It means that you have a lot of water energy, which means you're a feminine guy, graceful. You have the fire in there, but it comes out at an unhealthy time. You know what I mean? Panic attack, yes. But most of the time, the body becomes that way because the mind is that way. Okay? When we just point the finger, because the thing is, how can you control the body? Change your perception about what you're thinking and feeling. Okay? When we just, alright? Because some people, you can take medicine to calm down the body. But the issue They still hold on to the hate they have or the victimhood they have. And so just because we take an anti-anxiety pill, it doesn't heal the deep-rooted issue called your baggage, which also known as your past, okay? But let me just continue to talk to Mr. Daniel. So Mr. Daniel, waking up the fire. You can either accept you're responsible for your future or not. Is it that simple? It begins with a simple intention. I'm ready to take charge of my joy. I'm ready to be responsible for my bliss. Or we can just be a victim. Nowadays it's very popular to have mental health because it's almost like you become part of what's popular, but we're trying to help happiness become more popular. We talk about mental health a lot in our society, but how come many people are not talking a lot about mental health solutions? You know what I mean? The solution is not popular. The problem is more popular than the solution. We want the therapist to fix it. We want the doctors to diagnose, fix it, but we don't want to do the work ourselves. Because humanity is comfortable unless the solution is drugs. Drugs can be part of the solution, but it's not the whole solution. Okay? How do you feel, Mr. Daniel? You can open your mind to possibilities, or you can just say, no, I can't. Doubt, fear, and worry. Yeah. The truth is difficult to hear, and that's why many people aren't truly happy. One of somebody I know just got married only to realize the whole wedding was fake. Acknowledged that the whole wedding was more of an act. Many people smile, but it's more of an act. Many people do many things to demonstrate what they think looks like joy, but a lot of it comes from the need to be noticed, the need to be validated. Can you learn to love yourself, Mr. Daniel? It's up to you. When you love yourself, then you get to see what's in the way of you being happy. Welcoming everybody, Sushi Monster. I need water. Many people, I used to have a ton of social anxiety, scared to talk to people. I used to judge myself when I hear my own voice. I used to be scared to ask people questions, anything. I used to be scared to say no because I was deeply sheltered by my parents. Deeply sheltered, but my near-death experiences make me open my eyes. Many people, when I tell them my experience, they don't believe always because it's easier to resist the solution because the mind becomes comfortable with the pain. When you hold on to a hot coal enough, you get used to the heat. Your hand gets burned, but you still just hot potato. Because we just don't know how to let go. I would love people who are depressed to meditate, to learn to be grateful. I would love for the people who have panic attack to learn to practice being in the moment, but they don't always believe because sometimes the condition gets in the way of their, it's not easy to just remember, but this is why many people just go to the doctor and take a pill for it. And then they become addicted to that pill. Some people heal, but many people just become addicted. Many people right now are addicted to many things, except they're not feeling true happiness. I used to think true happiness was smoking some weed, eating buffalo wings. That was the cream of the crop for my joy. And then having a pecan pie after that when my munchies kick in. And then having some more weed after that. That was happiness to me in the past. While watching Ancient Aliens, and from time to time with Action Bronson on YouTube. You already know. Crazy Death. Thank you for the recent follow, Tornado. Crazy Death. I can give you a card reading if you wish. Maybe something to see your karma. that you've been scared to become that calm ever since? Again, if anybody's open to spiritual guidance, life guidance with cards, let me know. It's just wisdom and music is what I'm working on right now. Until somebody just really wants more music, then welcoming Rock Protector. Let's try the other flute. Similar geisha. And welcoming Sister Kata. Let's find some knowledge. If anyone wants a card reading, ask. We're gonna draw one card and have a short romantic relationship. Remember those things? I used to spend a lot of time chasing women in the past, like many of us, thirsty for some Sprite, or just thirsty. I did not know what is self-love. She knows my jokes. When we are lonely, we can't even fathom loving ourselves because it's like duh for people who realize if you don't love yourself, how can you love anybody else? So we have to get heartbroken many times, and some people get divorced many times, only to realize, learn to be happy with yourself first. Your companionship will come. Love your damn self. If you don't like your life, you can make a change if you have faith. If you don't like being broke, you have to get your butt up and make money. If you don't like being lonely, you have to find out where love comes from. But you have a choice to open your mind or continue to do what you did yesterday or today, and your life will be the same. You have a choice to choose the life you want to live. But sometimes we close our mind and think life is just going to be like this. I'm just going to die alone, or whatever people say. The world, I'm just tired of this. I just can't. And so when you request the universe, when you express you can't and you won't, how can you if inside you have already decided that you can't? Especially with relationship. Many people really want romantic relationship, but they don't even have a good relationship with themselves. You don't even love yourself that deeply. Why would you fall in love with other people that deeply? This is the super basics that people don't think about, because there's a lot of internet to scroll through. You know what I'm saying? 1, 2, 3, or 4. We worry too much about what other people think because the system is designed for us to be self-conscious. In the past, people weren't taking selfies very much. They just saw themselves in the mirror from time to time. When we are self-conscious about our image and our looks, it improves our image, but also it makes us very insecure. One piece of hair can make somebody really self-conscious. When we need to look good to fit in, or even being not fitting in, the issue is we worry too much about what others think. Even though the other person isn't even happy, sometimes people judge us, but it doesn't mean anything. And sometimes we judge people, but it doesn't mean anything. The issue is we're just not happy. Thank you for the recent follow, Maureen Nono. Check. Check 1, 2. How do you feel? Dark thoughts sometimes arise in our consciousness that we did not invite. When we don't learn to be the gatekeeper of our thoughts, we let in dark thoughts. We let in dark thoughts. When dark thoughts come up and we give it more attention, we continue letting the dark thoughts go deeper and deeper. Dark thoughts happen from time to time. The key is to practice not attaching ourselves to weird dark thoughts. And sometimes sexual thoughts is a nature of the mind. That we all have these sometimes weird thoughts that are not really useful to our lives. But the practice of meditation, mindfulness, exercising, going to the gym, it helps us. Maybe we think of a demon. Maybe we think of something really obscene or something that's graphic and we can't shake. Welcoming gusto. There's nothing to shake. When you learn to be more present, the mind, it begins to dissolve. When I'm playing the flutes, my mind becomes really clear. Yes, sometimes thoughts come in and out because the mind's naturally absorbing information. We have rack run, just follow, right? But there's some irrational dark thoughts that happen, because it happens. Sometimes you've gone through some trauma, weird thoughts happen. And in your life, negative things happen, but the more we pay attention to the negative things, we bring negativity closer to our heart, making our life and our worldview pretty miserable. Yes, negative things happen, but we don't have to let that corrupt our blissful enjoyment of life, knowing that sometimes negative things happen, bad things happen. But when bad things happen often, maybe you have to make a change. Welcome, yeah. Thank you for being here, everybody. I used to have really dark thoughts because I was living in a fight or flight mode. Especially when in the past when I was smoking, I used to have really weird dark thoughts, and I was like, when will this dark thoughts go away? I started not taking the dark thoughts seriously, and I took my enjoyment of this moment seriously, which took meditation and commitment, because the dark thoughts were always testing, especially late at night in bed. Number one, I don't watch scary movie. Number two, I don't hang out around with people who are constantly spewing negative energy. Because it's not a good space for your mind if you're around negative energy too much. But you should, because the world has negativity. When you're running a successful business or operating any sort of space, you're going to have some bad reviews. People are going to talk crap about you no matter what. But if you're optimistic and you remember and you have a dream, it's just, right? Some people will criticize you. Some things are good criticism and some are just harsh and mean. And if we let mean words kick us in the butt, we're just kicking ourselves in the butt, because mean words is from our head. Let that go and enjoy the moment with the flute. How can I help you, Rock Protector? Thank you for being open. Thank you for being here. I'm going to graduate in a month from college, and my next goal is to start a business, but I don't know where to start. Why don't you follow a good business leader? Be an apprentice of a good business. Learn from their mistakes. But if you want to go for it, I learned from Bioman, a day trader. The people who are successful in day trading are the people who learn to follow through on their plan and make sure they don't take actions from high emotions, but confident and be willing to fail to succeed and on the grind. Right now, you're looking for your purpose, your dreams, your goal. Your why. Why do you want to start a business? Your principles have to be more clear, because there's many reasons to quit. And that's why many people who begin any journey, 70% will quit. Because everything is difficult. But what are you willing to fight for through the difficulties? What business, what vision? You have to gain more clarity on your principles and values, your identity as a human being. That will help raise your intuition. But you have to remember to be humble. You have to remember to not just think of yourself, but how can you solve a problem in the world that you're willing to fight for. Will you follow what everyone else that are graduating are doing? Are you going to listen to the people who are mature, seasoned, or you follow the immature path of doing what most people do? You have to expand your mind, so you have to be around people who are with expanded mind. Many people follow the routine lifestyle that keeps their mind closed. Many people apply for a job just because they want to make money. But the people who get the best jobs, they become an asset to the company. How can you become irreplaceable? How can you become an asset to a company? How can you become an asset to humanity? On the way to getting more money, which you will get money, but it's easy to get lost in money because money changes a person who doesn't have a plan, who doesn't have principles. As your money increases, people's relationship with you will change. But your true friends will treat you the same no matter how much money you make. And they will tell you the truth that will hurt you. You have to have your principles be more clear, rock protector. If your principles are unclear, it's easy to fail. If you don't truly believe in your destination. And if you don't truly believe in your destination or where you're going, you're not going to pay attention to the journey. But if you truly believe in your destination, you're going to pay attention to all the details. What does it take for me to be a business owner? That person failed doing this. Oh, Bitcoin is up or down. Because you have to see, why are you here on this planet? What is your calling? What is your legacy? Or do you just want to get a Tesla, married, buy a house, but no dream? Welcoming brother, seafood. Is this too trippy? Check 1, 2. Thank you for the follow. Shamashi. Welcoming Dr. Car Pincho. Brother Trevor says, just wanted to do a life update. I am doing very well and doing good work and focusing on myself more than ever. I've been very busy and wish I could join the streams more often, but I have focus. I have to focus on my path. Beautiful, yeah, you live your life. You know me, I'm gonna be doing this till I die. Whenever that is. Sound healing, guiding people. It's just now I'm looking at, okay, how can I also grow and make money doing this? So I'm learning to do 3D prints. and it's difficult to 3D print a flute with a conveyor belt printer. So I'm trying to make some of these moving forward, okay? That's the truth. The reason I will be doing these activities till I die and keep improving myself is because this is my purpose. I mean, the more I do it, the more my life blossoms. I didn't know, but of course, all of what I'm doing is helping people in a way that I feel blissful and joyful. I'm not on as much because I'm looking at how to make money doing what I love. Because Rock Run says, what are some of the interactions we can have with you? A heart to heart. Whatever you truly feel from your heart and it's respectful. Yes. I've seen live updates and requests for readings. I mainly stick to spirituality. I know a good amount about some Buddhist knowledge. Or not really. And I don't get political here because it causes fighting. When people disagree. So we just stick to sound healing, spiritual realm, life guidance. I just focus on being a happiness teacher. That's what I'm just a happiness teacher, deeply inspired by Buddhism and sound healing. Clearly, got a ton of sound healing tools. Is what is on your heart, Run? I've been trying to print these flutes, but they sound not good. I mean, I printed them, but they don't sound. Okay. These are the yellow. Okay. Only the first two notes play for some reason on this one, so. Could you discuss motivation, dedication towards physical health and exercise? Do you have experience with keeping to a routine? It depends on how much you want to do with your life. What is your priority? To preface, I've had a six-pack before, but right now, I have not been going to the gym very much because I have different priorities, but I'm very active in my life. Now, to maintain your physical health and your commitment to, you have to see why do you want to go to the gym. Let's just be real. Why do you want to go to the gym? Now, improving your image makes you feel healthy, but you have to see the deep reason. Are you going because to find? Are you going to the gym? You have to. Your identity is so important. Your why. Are you going to the gym because you want to make your ex-girlfriend jealous, or boyfriend jealous, because you get a bigger butt, six-pack abs? Are you going to the gym because you want people to notice you, so that maybe one day you can go to a rave and carry a girl between, on your neck? And right, so you have to, because sometimes we go to the gym for the wrong reasons, and that's why we don't last very long there. And some people go to the gym. Most people go to the gym because it makes you feel better, and it makes your image better. But you have to remember to remain humble. Remain humble. If you're going to the gym so that you can improve your image to get a girlfriend, I respect that. You know why? Because it takes effort to keep going and be consistent. You have to use many techniques. Okay? First, you have to have a vision. How would you like to look? Are you trying to get a Bruce Lee-like style, skinny but strong? Or are you trying to get big? Or are you trying to look like The Rock, Dwayne Johnson? Because the more clear you are about what it takes, the more you know what to do, versus just going to the gym inconsistently. Right? Are you going to the gym to raise your self-esteem? The gym is part of the solution, but there's life beyond the gym. What really helps you to go to the gym a lot is to, nature is the biggest gym. You can say life is the biggest gym. And then somebody comes in, God is the biggest gym. And then somebody says, there is no gym. I'm trying to look healthy. I'm trying to associate exercise with being healthy, rather than simply changing physical looks. For example, getting sufficient cardio and keeping my body flexible. But it has to be something inspiring too. You see, like your why, your reason has to be really sexy to you. Because it's easy to fall off if you're not, right? Like, you want to use your body, you want to keep your body healthy and strong, because a healthy image is going to help your future and inspire others too. Right? And being healthy allows you to find a potential companionship. Right? Because there's a difference between being healthy and looking looking healthy. Because sometimes looking healthy, like looking swole, people are that some of them are tired all the time. Right. So just be clear on what you want to do and just start. Me, I enjoy rollerblading, so I'm very active in my life. Like I do a lot of Amazon deliveries. So the way I adjust my health, I eat more vegetables, right? Because if I'm working out and I'm active, it's like I don't have energy to do much towards the end of the day where I want to live stream and practice sound healing. Right. So the way I can lose weight is eating more vegetables and a low carb diet. So you have to learn to understand calories and like you don't necessarily need to calorie count, but you should calorie count to understand how critical it is for your weight loss. And then if you want to get bigger, you're going to need more protein, more carbs, right? And what carbs to avoid, right? Sugars, right? Fat, unless it's healthy fats. So there's a lot of education that comes with a healthy body. And eating organic helps your body to extract the nutrients and push it out. If you're eating inorganic things, your body doesn't know what to do. It just stores it. That's why people who eat fast food all the time is not organic and not natural. So you're going to store more fat. That's why when you eat high fructose corn syrup, it's chemically stronger dopamine to the mind. When you're eating sugar, your mind is not as addictive. Yes, it is still, but not as addictive as corn syrup. So you have to understand that difference. So the more you educate yourself about food, health, and those differences, it means you're about that life. I studied it for a long time, worked out for a long time, but my priorities need me to do other things first. Because I'm mostly healthy and I'm mostly watching my diet. My mind is mostly healthy. So everything else is good. I'm just working on the money because everything else is sexy. And then I'm slowly adding in exercise, rollerblading, right? Calisthenics, body weight, or weight training. Sometimes you want to go to the gym, but it's inconvenient. There's a park right there. You have a park that's right, because sometimes your flow is you don't have time to exercise because you have to drive to the gym and it's far. You have to find your closest reason, you have to find the closest space to stay active. The cosmic gonna do the muscle up. Whenever I became really swole and had a six-pack and was very fit, people's intentions with me, they want you because they don't love themselves. That's what I'm concerned about. Because then I have to deal with more of that. It's like when you have it, you gotta keep it hidden. I guess at that time I was, I need to wear if you keep things hidden, you don't attract the weird people. Both men and women. For me, I was attracting both gays and women, and I was just like, love your damn self. That's why love your damn self is like the permanent slogan. Golly, love your damn self. I went out to dinner with a friend. He thought it was a date. I'm like, I'm straight. But that's what happens, okay? People are always trying to like hold wishful thinking. So be careful. When you improve your image, people want you to be their trophy or want to own you. So Tank Moses, I lifted my weights a little and pedaled 20 minutes on my bike thing today. I make excuses. In the winter, I say it's too cold, and in the summer, I say it's too hot. Just gotta get in the habit and do it every day. Kata says, reason why I've chosen not to show my cleavage or barely because same. When I see some girl giving me a googly eye like she's really into me, I literally sit. I don't sit square to her. I don't make eye contact longer than 3 seconds because I don't want to send the wrong message. So I'll sit and I'll just look in the eye but not too long. Why? I don't want to receive the energy, but I want to communicate respectfully. That's how you can have energetic boundary. But when somebody's really interested in you, you just have to pay attention. Love yourself first. And the secret is that if you're hard to get, they chase you. And when they chase you, you can say no or yes. When you don't love yourself, you have no options. Check 1 2. Thank you for the raid. From Reptar721. Reptar, no, that's Reptar wins fatality. Lemonhead, welcoming everybody. Thank you for the recent follows. Blue Magus, Odeka, and Abra Dash. The stream has been chill. Oh, thank you, Anonymous Gifter, for your blessing. Yes, thank you for the shout out, Sister Kata. Lemonhead says, I have such a hard time making consistent habit too. To tank. Too. Trying to get better at that. But it's tough. Feels like I've been in a rut lately with most things. You have to take your life really seriously and enjoy it too. Because we can get too serious. Yeah, this is from Obey. I used to not take my life very seriously. That's why I was always late. Because I learned from my mother and my family how to be late to everything. I did not take happiness seriously, so I was constantly spewing negativity and negative thoughts. Like Tony Robbins says, if you want massive results, you have to take massive action. You see, remember I had dreadlocks? Now I'm bald. That's a massive action. Because it's more like, okay, it's all in. I cannot see myself having a regular haircut. I'm glad you found your light. Welcome. My beginnings, I just wanted to be happy. I mean, it's a long story. It is a long story, but in general, if you want your life to be awesome, you have to learn from people who have an awesome life, who live an awesome life. Right? Oftentimes we're listening to people who aren't even happy with their life. We're following what people think, and they're not even fulfilled, especially on social media, especially on YouTube, Instagram. And the people who seemingly look like a happy couple, you end up getting murked on the side of the streets. So pay attention who you feel have an authentic, genuine vibe, because it's not very common nowadays, unfortunately. Because oftentimes genuineness and, genuine true happiness, it comes with wisdom. It comes with, as you get older, we would have more wisdom. But nowadays, the old folks sometimes, they lack wisdom because they're just taking too many damn medications. You know what I mean? When you take too many medication, it makes your mind unclear, pretty much. Wait, I think I missed a comment earlier. Can somebody just allow it? Whoever just posted that comment, just repost it again. A lot of young people nowadays lack the guidance from elders because they've separated the elders from the teenagers. In retirement homes, especially in America, the harder we work, the less time we have. Many people, not everybody. We don't have time to raise and take care of our elderly parents. We throw them in a retirement home. We don't have time and money to raise our kids, so we throw them in a daycare, and we wonder why. Where did their attitude come from? Many parents didn't have good parents. They weren't open to learning. So there's many reasons. So when we're late to something all the time, oftentimes we learn it from our parents. My family was late all the time, and we always blamed our mother. But blaming does not change the habit. Blaming is another habit. It's easy and lazy. Just blame everything. Blame our parents, our mother. Blame ourselves. Blame the government, the system. But the word take responsibility, it's not common because it's wisdom. Right? Wisdom is the light that shines through the darkness. But before we can find the light, sometimes we gotta be late to everything. We gotta be broke for a good while. So let's hear a little bit more flute here. I have room for one more card reading. If somebody's interested, just let me know personally. How can I help you, day raider or day rider? Nothing is broken. Good night. Thanks for coming by, brother. Hope to see you on Insight Timer from time to time. You want a card reading, but you don't know why. You have to be more serious about your life if you want to find your way. How old are you? When you are too comfortable with your life. Yes, my name on there is... I stream with my brothers and sisters Wednesday and Thursday and Sunday. Tomorrow we're doing a 2-hour sound bath. Thursdays I'm doing a 4-hour sound and spiritual experience. Thank you, Quinn TSO, Mr. Sebastianos. Thank you for the follow. Abra, thank you. I actually have, I just checked, 748 followers on there or something like that. But yeah, I just mainly live stream. I'm very uncomfortable lifestyle, in a very uncomfortable lifestyle right now, pursuing my dreams for photography and filmmaking professionally. Just living, thank you sister, just living project to project, but I enjoy it. Okay. This reminds me, my master tells us, it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. You have to learn to use your connections. You have to learn to network with people. But the best way to promote yourself is be a dope human being. Be an excellent, be consistent, and be professional. Because when you're somebody excellent, people notice. They want to collab with you. They want you part of their team. People talk about you. But sometimes you're an excellent person, but you don't know how to put yourself out there. You have to learn how to push yourself out there. But be careful to not chase the money. Don't chase the bag. Let the bag chase you. Because the people who chase the bag, other people only see them because they have a bag, if they even get it. I'm trying hardest to. People really like me and in my work, but for some reason I still doubt myself. You know why? Because you give a shit about what other people think about your work. Right? You have to lead with doing it because it's your self-purpose to create an amazing art form for you. Right? Michael Jordan is not competing with other people. He's competing with himself. That's why we still talk about Michael Jordan. All the great people. Yes, Michael Jordan competes with other people, but at the core of people's success, impress your damn self. Like when I play these flutes, I'm here to impress myself. Ooh, this is something new. Ooh, that's a new melody. Ooh. If I'm playing to make you happy, I would be unhappy. But if I make myself happy first, when I play, the joy radiates to you. So when I'm speaking, my tone of voice, it comes from joy. When I'm playing the flute, it comes. So what's going out is joy. The card reading, joy. Okay, you get the balance card. The two of the earth. Balance in your career. Let me just be honest with you. Be in it for the art and the money, because with more money, you can create even better art. Because you know what? All these flutes, okay? This costs money. If you don't make good art, no flute. Just one flute. And nowadays, people need variety. Right? New video, right? Videography. You're gonna get a red Komodo, whatever nowadays people are doing, right? I still strive to get more work, yeah. Because if you truly love it, you will give yourself to it. But here's the secret. Do you even know what is true love? Do you know what is genuine love? Or do you just know the Hollywood version? It's not what you know, it's who you know. You see my brand now? I'm bald. I'm dressed I changed my color, my vibe. Because I'm communicating through how I dress, how I look. Because when you look and you dress sharp and clear, it shows that you care about conveying yourself. It shows that you want to be presentable because you have something to say. You take yourself seriously. And many people take themselves seriously, but not consistently. Which is when you're not consistent with yourself, you get lost in the substance, in the weed, in the alcohol, in the companionship, in the sex. And so you could move, right? One step forward and 3 steps back. 2 steps forward and 3 steps back. That's what the master says. Learn to improve your merit. What is merit? It's positive energy that you generate by helping the world. Some of us need more merit. You need to do more good. Doing more good increases your positive energy, your intuition, and all these things that make you harmonious. When you're just thinking about you and you're greedy, no wisdom. It's like when the donut shop is down the street, people with no wisdom, they use Uber Eats to go get them the donut. And then they say they're broke, but they Uber Eats McDonald's. Right? So that's why we have to be sharp. We have to be clear. But I say, if it's in you that you can lose sleep over it, then it calls for you. And you can feel on your fingertips daily. Yeah, exactly. Well, I say that if you're not willing to die for it, it's not your purpose. But only to live. I love my purpose. Help people. Help people feel love. Help people feel their own self-love. Right? Like Adele. To make you feel my love. But that song is to your higher self. To make yourself feel your own love. To impress yourself. One more flute song and then we out of here. I definitely want to express love and compassion through my work. Keep doing it. Get out of your comfort zone. Find balance. I always look at how can I grow creatively and financially too. Right? How can you own your own self and not depend on others? I used to be a wedding videographer and photographer. That's why you see all these camera equipment, audios like this. But it was not fulfilling. How about this? In 1 week, I've done 3 weddings. I was working for a company, a wedding company, a small wedding company. Thank you. Ding! But what did that teach me? It taught me I didn't grow up. I was not like I'm not born in America, but working in a wedding industry helped me to see the religious culture, the toxic culture of getting drunk and wasted on a wedding night. If you can help follow my TikTok channel, it would be nice. I'm trying to live stream on there because I'm having a hard time growing on there. I mean, I'm not putting that much energy into growing on there, but maybe I should. But the recent social media on the Instagram has been growing for the Mystic Village. See, people want cinematic experiences. If you want to succeed, day rider, seek to be a leader, not a boss. Many people become a boss, but not a leader. A boss, when they clock out, they forget about you. But a leader, people respect even though they're not even at work. The world needs leaders in every position who aren't just there to get things done and just leave, but to show compassion and respect, but still get the job done. So anyways, I think we're going to see if we can raid somebody. So thank you everybody for being here. Thank you. Who is on? A lot of people on actually. Ishikori. I don't trust many. Let's see here. Yeah, maybe. Thank you, Sister Kala. Yeah. I just feel called to show up today and do my part. And I'm grateful I did. Honestly, it's because the universe and the cosmos told me, hey, show up and do your work. And I just doing my best. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Tibetan, Voltaire.